This is one of the most interesting ones. Matt Ryan is the new quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts. That's a good football team. I still think the Cowboys can take them. They will take the Houston Texans as well. And you see the Jags there, and you're like, well, there's an easy win. I don't think so. Doug Peterson. Eagles have a win against the Philadelphia Eagles before losing to the Titans, and then a win over the Washington Commanders. Best case scenario, the Cowboys don't miss Amari Cooper at all, win the NFC East to be the first back-to-back champion in years. Worst case scenario, the pressure gets to be too much. They're right around 500, which is just where I have them at 9 wins for the Dallas Cowboys.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Losing at home, losing to the Philadelphia Eagles before winning on the road in Washington. These teams are weird. The NFC East is kind of a weird division, so they kind of split those games. They have the Minnesota Vikings game. That is going to be a loss. And then the Indianapolis Colts, that's a tough ask. That's a loss as well. But with the Philadelphia Eagles already clinching the NFC East, playing some of their backups, the Giants get an opportunity to go out, end the season on a high note. The best case scenario, Dable is the real deal. Danny Dimes is minted as a franchise quarterback. Hard to tell with the record right here, because the worst case scenario is Daniel Jones is not the guy. If they win 7 games, you're not going to be in a top spot to get one of those quarterbacks coming out. But I think 7 wins is a realistic outlook for the New York Giants. Giants, listen, there's a dub. Now you got the bye week. Now things are rolling. You play the Giants basically in back-to-back weeks, but unfortunately, I'm going to have the Giants taking that one in Washington. On the road in San Francisco is probably not going to work out. The Cleveland Browns, and then let's just close this out. Dallas Cowboys fighting for a playoff spot. I have that for a loss. Unfortunately, the best case scenario here is that Wentz looks like the guy who nearly won the MVP for Philadelphia back in the day. Worst case, Wentz is the guy that we've seen every other season since then. As you see, 3-14, not an optimistic outlook, but hey, look, you can draft a quarterback next season. You win right there. You go on a bye week. You want to avenge the double doink at some point. That's not going to be it. You're not going to beat the Buffalo Bills in a potential Super Bowl matchup, but wins against the Lions and the Vikings to close this out. Listen, best case scenario, the defense is pretty good. Fields develops, and this team makes a run into the playoffs like the Eagles did last year. Worst case, Fields regresses. This team just doesn't win any games. But as you see, 10 wins for me for the Chicago Bears.